Okay, that should be fine. But I need to... Oh wait, no, I don't need to worry about it. Okay, I think I'm good.
We march ahead.
Alright, I wanted to talk to her. Ember is bobbing her head and humming a tune. She greets you with a carefree, cheerful smile. Her wandering eyes linger on you for just a moment before darting off again into the distance. Tell me about yourself. Well, they call me Ember. I used to live in River City, and now I walk with you. That's my story. Why do they call you Ember? I had many names. When I was little, Mom and Dad called me Dove, or Cricket, or Kitten. Dad called me his ray of sunshine. When my mom was cross, she called me by a long name, a grown-up one. Can't remember, no matter how hard I try. Then when I came to live in the River City, the good people called me different funny names, like Amber, or Torch, or Smoky. I don't know why. They called me Bird Brain because I have a crow. They called me Lucky Seven because of my fingers. She raises her hand. The middle finger on her right hand and the two smaller fingers on her left are missing. Sometimes they called me grilled meat and said I was stupid, but I didn't feel hurt. I mean, they're right. I really am silly. They didn't mean to hurt me. Poor girl. I like amber. It's a good word. Embers are like people. On the outside, they're gray and cold like stones, but they're warm inside. You can blow on them and they'll start a fire to help you survive a cold night. And that's wonderful, isn't it? Amber it is. You have a very positive outlook on life. Where are you from? From far away, from a flower country. The girl gestures vaguely off into the distance. It's so beautiful there. There are flowers blooming everywhere, golden towers and waterfalls, and everyone looks just like you and me with pointy ears. No round-eared people, no short ones, no horned heads. Probably know that place better than I do. We lived there together, me and Mom and Dad. Mom and Dad argued a lot. Dad used to say that all the good people should go on the crusade and fight the demons, and Mom said he was silly because it was so far away, none of our business, and that he shouldn't abandon his child. She meant me. But he didn't abandon me. He took me along. He said I was born the same year that the hole to the demon world opened. He said it was a sign that I would be one of the heroes who close it. Of course, I'm not a hero, but I'm here anyways, helping as much as I can. Well, good for you, despite what must have been a very tragic life. Where did you get your scars? It happened by accident. My dad and I came sailing down the river to join the crusade. Dad said that all the good people in the world, all the good people were going to the world wound to heal it. He said that the crusaders were the best people in the world and that together we were going to win. But when we arrived at the river city, the crusaders got everything mixed up. They thought my dad and I were bad and decided to burn us at the stake. Dear God, Dad died. Dad died and I cried so loudly that one good night realized it was all a big mistake. He started yelling at the other crusaders, even the one in charge, and then walked right into the fire and got me out. The others wanted to stop him, but he took out his sword and scared them away. It must have been Prelate Hole Run. The kind knight took me to a healer. I later learned that while the knight was pulling me from the flames, he himself was burned so badly that he died not long after. But I'm still alive. Few fingers missing, and my skin is funny. I've lived in the river city ever since. I've never had my own house, but I had many friends. And the demons came, and then the demons came, and I met you. And you know what happened after that. Is it really so easy for you to forgive them? I'm not sure I could be so merciful. No one can say how much good or evil they have in them. No one can see into their soul. Ember smiles and tilts her head. Her inquisitive look wanders over your face as if she's trying to look into your soul. No one knows until it's time to check. Well, what does that mean? Is it gonna turn out that like there's some goddess hidden inside her, or maybe a demon or something? Do you worship any deity? Girl shakes her head with an unwavering smile. Dad taught me to pray to Iomade, but he said she was a kind goddess, and she called the people to crusade against evil. The knights who burned my dad and me worshipped her too. They even lit the fire with a prayer to her, and she did nothing to help us. But then, one kind knight alone, without any gods, changed his mind and saved me. I think the gods are the same as us. They don't understand anything, and they're scared of everything, so they hurt themselves and the rest of us. People worship the gods only because they're afraid of being responsible for themselves. And the gods listen to the praise, and they become smug and arrogant and begin to believe that they're better than us. But they're no better. They're silly sinners just like the rest of us. Um, sure. I I mean I can see that. Sometimes I pray to the gods, different ones, the good ones, the bad ones. I ask them to stop fighting and hurting each other. I don't know if they ever hear me, but if they do, I mean, the knight who wanted to burn me, he was able to change his mind and do a good deed. If he can change, maybe Baphomet can too. I don't know about that, but it's very nice of you to try. How did you survive on the streets? There are many good people in the river city. When I sang for them in the street, they'd often give me coins or bread, sometimes even clothes. I shared everything with the other homeless, and they showed me where it's safe to sleep, where I could get out of the rain and cold, where I could find discarded things. And when the demons destroyed the river city, I looked for my friends, but I found no one. They probably all died. The homeless have no supplies or weapons, or basements to hide in, and the knights won't protect them either. Knights are like gods, so self-important. They're saving the world after all. What do they care about the homeless? Still smiling, the girl shrugs. Something seems a little interesting about her. These tricks, I have them from my grandma. She used to be my father's grandma. Before that, his father's. I've never seen her myself, but she's very clever and kind. When I lived on the streets, sometimes she left food for me or a blanket in the winter. Sometimes I feel her stroking my hair as I fall asleep, but if I open my eyes, there's no one near. She also sent me Soot. She scratches the crow's beak, and the bird grumbles happily in response. She tells Soot how to do different tricks, and Soot teaches me. Check succeeded. It appears that Ember doesn't know who exactly gives her these powers, but you can guess from her words that her patron is Andoletta, a powerful archon, one of the Imperial Lords, also known as Grandmother Crow. What is what is an Imperial Lord? Powerful Archon, one of the Imperial Lords. Thank you for your answers. Not at all. I didn't really tell you anything. Oh, okay. You're always so cheerful. How do you manage to remain so hopeful when we're surrounded by such horror? Hope. She tilts her head and continues with a smile. No, no, hope is a lie. That is very depressing to hear you say. What should we hope for? This world is in the hands of demons. The gods can't help. or they don't want to, or they forgot about us altogether. The people know they're about to be eaten by demons, but still they quarrel with each other and fight and steal. There's no hope, only us. Well, we'll have to win without hope. It will be hard. The entire abyss is against us. We can only win by some miracle, which means we'll have to make one happen. What other choice do we have? We'll work a miracle and win because we have to. The elf smiles broadly and nods to herself. Okay, so go. The elf watches you with a radiant smile as you leave. He's very odd. Like a very chipper and pleasant demeanor and attitude, but her the things she says are very cynical. So he wants me to go visit the camp. Daeran Arendae. I gotta go here. I gotta go talk to the thief people. I gotta find Aranka somewhere. This will probably, yeah, it says wait for the liberation of Canabras. Okay, that's later. I have to wait for this. So a couple of things I have to wait for. Charlotte Hole Run soldiers have joined. Okay. Burning City. Crusaders are seeking Blackwing Library. Spies amongst our numbers. Tower of Estrad. Should go talk to that guy maybe. Oh, it looks like my thing is moving towards chaotic good. Okay, so left in law, or I mean lawful and chaotic are left and right. Good and evil are top and bottom, right? If I wanted to move left, that would be more lawful. I don't know if I should buy. Wait, he has potions, no? I think it's the other guy that has them. This guy. Things are so expensive though. 600. I don't want to spend 600 just for 2 potions. It's so expensive. These are like 1d8, right? And how much does... I'm guessing it's the same as a spell, right? So... 2d8 versus 1d8. So just double the healing, essentially. Then why would you... Hold on. It's more than double the cost, though. Oh, wait. Caster level 3. Caster level 1. Ah. I mean, even then, it's only plus 2, right? Why don't you just buy a bunch of these? It's very odd. Very odd. Might as well just buy a bunch of these. You can buy 6 of these. So that would be what, 6, 8, or 648? Yeah, you might as well just buy a bunch of regular light wounds potions. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Uh, 12. Wait, 6 equals. What about 10? What about 10? I should probably sell some of this stuff. No. Just, uh, I'll just keep all this stuff for now. Staunton Vein. I wonder if he has anything to say now. I've seen how the other soldiers treat you. What about it? The dwarf's tone makes it clear that he has no interest in your answer. Inhumane. Guilty or not, they have no right to treat you that way. You don't deserve scorn. You deserve a new. Oh! How can they both be. Well, I mean, lawful has nothing to do with, like. Um. It's just more pragmatic than anything, so. It's kind of crazy. So very different. Wouldn't this be. This would be good, right? These are the same thing, no? No right to treat you that way. It's inhumane. It's kind of odd. Okay, well, I mean, you say so, bro. You don't care, I guess. Arabeth, I found Jana Aldori like you asked. Yes, thank you. It's good to have her back. We need every fighter we can get. I suppose it's asking too much to want fighters that are sober as well. Yeah, well, I mean, if facing death needs some kind of, thing. Who's this guy? Defended off the attack and defender's heart. I don't remember who this guy is.
Our path leads on.
Alright. Owen's stern gaze darts around as he listens in on conversations, as though hoping to catch someone in the act of sedition. This guy is, I'm wondering, I mean, we'll obviously find out if something happens later, but I'm wondering if at some point it's gonna come to, like, some kind of conflict between him and, I guess, me more specifically. I had a vision by an angel by the name of Lario was killed by a creature resembling this guy. Before he died, Lario bequeathed his sword to whoever could lift it. Who were you? Why are you obsessed with finding enemies where you went? Did you talk to Arabeth? Old man sneers. That little upstart went behind my back and declared herself warden of the city. She refused to step aside. I should have arrested her and all the rap she's drawn about her. But now's not the time for that. I'll let her play warden all she likes. Once we've cleared the demons out of the city, I'll make sure she's hauled in front of a tribunal for this little stunt. Why are you so obsessed with finding enemies everywhere you look? He's gonna say, well, look around you, look what happened. Why? Why? You must not be from these parts, or you wouldn't have asked such a question. I look for enemies everywhere because our enemies are everywhere. Who are we at war with? Demons. Demons and cultists, they are masters of deception. They worm their way into your favor and masquerade in all manner of false disguises. You think Dresden was taken by force? No, by trickery. Were it not for me, Canabras would have gone the same way long ago, captured out from under our noses. Right. This is wait, I already forgot what happened. Staunton Vane was the one that did it, right? That's why he's part of the condemned. I already forgot what happened. Something about the Minago like seducing him or something. I don't remember how that. I don't know if she took a key or convinced him to do something with the wardstone or. Oh no, it was the banner. The banner, like whatever that banner was from Iomade or something, was in the city, and I guess it created like a force field. And then she tricked him, saying to take it out to the field where it belongs, so everyone can be inspired by it. And then he did it, and then they attacked the city, and everyone died. Yeah, okay, I remember now. I remember. Something like that, more or less. Now listen to what I'm about to tell you. This was a long time ago. I was very young then, and I had just joined the crusade. But back then, Canabras didn't have a garrison, as so much as a public thoroughfare. Anyone who wanted could just stroll into the city. One day at dawn, a group of refugees came up to the city gates, bold as brass. The guards let them in, and why not? For no one was ever turned away. Was no matter. Everyone was welcome in our city. If you came from Mendev or if you hauled yourself from here from across the seas, the crusade accepted all and sundry. But on this occasion, we paid dearly for our laxative, our, our laxity. Right, this is gonna be where Monago sneaks in, right? Just as soon as those innocent lambs entered the city, they transformed into demons and rushed toward the wardstone, slaughtering everyone who tried to stop them. 62 people died in less than a minute. The demons used their mutilated corpses to desecrate the obelisk. None of them dared to go near it. The light of the goddess burned them all, so they threw blood from afar, spattering the wardstone from every direction. And the lead demon, an eyeless beast, Monago is her name, jeered and gloated, saying we mortals had been sitting ducks. And the creature was right too. We let our guard down and we got what we deserved. The bloodbath came to be known as the Red Morning Massacre, and it was burned into the townfolk's memories. Since then, Canavers has adopted different practices. Heretics, cultists, spies, all the rabble who coveted Aurelu's glory. We drove them all all out of the city. We haven't had any trouble since. Bro, I cannot read. Many have come here. Even the Balor Koramzadeh, world wound strategist. The Balor Koramzadeh is one of Discari's most powerful generals, but his personal might is not the only reason why he poses such a threat in combat. They call him the world wound strategist, for he's the shrewdest general among demonkind. Not too long ago, he oversaw one of the most successful assaults on Canabras and nearly destroyed the Ward Stone, an achievement that only Lord Discari himself was able to claim in the end. Wait, so he destroyed it? Oh wait, I think he's talking about this one, right? The one in Canabras? Okay. And they've all been sent straight back to where they came from, or else they were killed for their trouble. You see, Discari himself had to crawl out of the abyss and come here. The goddess cursed him in order to break through our defenses. And what did he do? He left again, and we're still fighting. Now that is what a vigilance and discipline can do. Yeah, that's very odd. A demon lord came, destroyed your city, and the whole like the wardstone is still there, right? The barrier's still up, but instead of destroying it, essentially, the one thing keeping the world wound at bay, he just leaves. Yo, who are you? I know, but I want you to say it. I find it passing strange that you don't already know who I am. I know who you are. You're a zealot. Olran Shapak, prelate of Canabras, inquisitor by the grace of Iomade, defender of the city by the grace of Her Majesty Queen Galfrey, against threats from within and without. It just talks about, yeah. You wanted to know about my gift. Laura bequeath sword to whoever could lift it. Inquisitor listens to you intently, almost reverentially. The angel Lariel, the name is familiar to me, of course. During the first crusade, several warriors from heaven fought shoulder to shoulder with the crusaders, including some of their most illustrious heroes. It has always been a regret of mine that I had never had the chance to meet one of them. A tinge of envy bleeds into the Inquisitor's voice, but he smooths it away and continues. By the time I was born, most of the angels had left the ranks of the Crusaders. Iomede's faithful servants at the time were told that the warriors of heaven were departing on a special mission. Ah, this is where he died, right? This is what he was talking about in the vision or whatever. Heaven were departing on a special mission that would weaken the forces of evil. That was a long time ago. Since then, none of the angels have returned. I have no doubt that their mission continues to this day, but I digress. Everyone believed that Lario left along with the rest, but you have revealed the sorrowful truth to me, that our hero perished, leaving his gift to await the arrival of one worthy of it. Sad, sad tidings. You jealous, bro? How can you help me when we attack the garrison? What do you mean how I can help you? Why all these questions? You're not doubting my abilities, are you? Snorts indignantly. We are inquisitors. We will provide tactical support with cold steel or magic as we see. Okay, whatever. Go on, go, and keep your head down. Bro, this guy,
I will guide us.
I hope he dies. I kind of want him to like go crazy and become like super zealous and try to like kill like someone innocent so I can stop him and then kill him. I'm sure he will too at some point. Wait, I need to go check if that guy has more remove disease thing.
I will not falter.
Remove. Doesn't. I think I bought them all. It's disease, right? Do these remove diseases? Ability to score damage. Hmm. So I just wasted one. Does that other guy have? Bro, let me out of this, man. Does this guy have remove disease? Let me see. Nope. Okay, well. I guess I wasted one. Bro.
Forwards.
Oh, you have to wait for your, I forgot about that. You have to wait for your whole party to get to the exit. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you again. Where should I go now? I think I explored the market square already. Let me look at my quest again. I'm gonna go talk to this dude at his thing, mansion or whatever. I had to go to that party. Gotta wait for that. Gotta wait for that. I don't know where she's at. We talk to the thieves. So either talk to the thieves, go to that party, or the library. Wait, where is Oh, here it is. Party house. The library or the thieves. Let's go here. I might have to rest though. Continue. I'm gonna evade him for now. Let me see if I can use that scroll now.
Our time has come.
Use it on Wendu.
Esmo, access, yes.
Oh, it worked. Okay. Then who's the other one? Myself.
Esmo, access, yes.
Strength damage. I don't think strength really matters, right? Oh wait, the filth fever. Forgot. I should probably remove it from this guy. It will work on that, right? Wait, did I put it on the wrong? I did.
Esmo, access, yes.
It does work on that. Alright. But now, Enio still has it. My wolf, Melia, and I'm still diseased. I think the most important one is probably my wolf and myself. But it should be fine.
I will see this through.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
These are one use each, right? It's not like a shared use.
Magritium Turinos.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Don't mind
I'll
me.
prove I'm the best.
Together we stand.
It should be good enough. Good enough.
We march ahead.
Oh, wait.
save the last one
Oh,
for me.
no. Okay, well, at least he won't do that. Can't charge, right? Nope. Did I not? I think I need to rest. I think that was the problem.
Surrender or else! Mind over muscle!
Surely he doesn't go still. Okay.
No match for me.
Good. Should be fine now.
Attack!
Cover me, all right?
Good, they didn't have a chance.
Our path leads on.
Touch of gracelessness. Target takes penalty to dexterity. Cannot drop past 1. To a fumbling clown. Fortitude halves the penalty. Negates the move speed penalty. Hopefully I find a useful stuff.
I will guide us.
Are they just partying here while there's stuff going on? Oh, well, there's the demons. Such darling little creatures, he says.
Didn't retreat already?
Who is this? Oh, that's Daeran. Daeran. He's a bard. Ortesian. Why is she so big? Oh, half health. Right now the musician's a bard. Oh, hold on. This guy. Neutral evaluation here. Alright, who's going? A wolf? Alright, need a cold iron. Stone shard, I think I have. That's a tactics game, correct? I think I've seen it. I think I actually wanted to play it. I don't think I ever got around to it though. I don't know if I should. These dretches are gonna be annoying. I'll just move here and wait and see. I can move super far. 40. Okay, I just looked up Stone Shard. Yeah, I did want to play that. I don't know why I never got around to playing it though. Kind of want to see what these dretches do.
Go.
Oh yeah, that sounds cool. Like I said, I did see it around when it came out, and I did want to play it, but I don't know why. I guess I kind of forgot about it.
They'll beg me to stop.
So what kind of project, if you don't mind me asking? There it is. There it is. Of course she gets... Is it a touch? Ah, that's alright. Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be pretty cool. You see, yeah, I did notice it is kinda loud. These sound effects? No. Dialogue or voice? Ambient? Ah. It's still kinda loud. Okay, it's better, right? Okay, I did attack, okay.
Go!
She does. Oh wait, she does have one. It is a short range.
Magritium Turinos.
Yes!
That's cool. Like I said, I don't really know too much about the game because I saw it and I just saw that it was like a tactics kind of game. So I was interested. Is it like is there like a lot of story in it? Or is it more like a sandbox type of game?
Yes! Go!
Rolled a 2. Wait. 23? That's crazy.
Go!
How I'll cut you wide open!
The Emperor's gonna die.
Esmo, Axe, yes!
Jeez, that was so annoying.
Go!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
We shall overcome.
Adi. Go.
The spirits demand your blood!
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I mean I like sandbox games too. It's just that a lot of it comes from kind of like making your own story and stuff, and I'm not that creative. But I do enjoy like exploring and finding things though.
Esmo, Axe, yes!
I'll remove this obstacle.
Go!
Distract them from me.
Do not hold back.
Go.
You are today's sacrifice!
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well.
No match for me!
Too late for apologies.
Time to share your treasures.
Strike as one.
Go.
Go for their hearts!
They'll beg me to stop!
She missing so much. A 2. That is insane.
I'll hit you!
irrelevant.
Cover me, alright?
Attack!
I'll cut you wide open.
I'll rip you apart!
5, 2 and 5.
So this is how it feels. You won't stop us. You should have listened to reason.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
We shall overcome.
Oh, I got diseased again. That's cool. That's real cool.
Mind over muscle.
Distract them from me!
Without a doubt.
Wait, my... Oh, man. Alright, I gotta... How much money do I have? Whatever, I don't care.
No, what is that?
What's that?
Thank you, stranger. The woman does not look the least bit scared. Her cheeks are flushed and her blue eyes are glittering. For saving us from the demons and for your timely entrance, I swear I don't know who has enraged me more today, the demons or the oh-so-affable master of this house. A friend of Ilk's. He asked me to find you and protect you. Young woman clasped her hands together. Ilk's is alive, and he's made a brilliant new friend. It's a shame that it had to happen now, when the city is under siege by the demons, and those pig-headed inquisitors are pursuing us instead of doing something useful. Bullrun's hounds found me and Wallflower, and they tried to capture us. I distracted them, and I lost them in the streets before charming my way into this party. Even if the inquisitors saw where I went, they wouldn't have been allowed past the door. Bullrun holds no sway among certain members of the aristocracy, so I picked a good place to lie low. That is, until the demon showed up. She shivers and wraps her arms around herself. Do you know where the third of your group is? Wallflower, no idea. If he knows about the demon attack, he won't just hide away. He'll go out and try to help people. If he doesn't know, well, you have no chance of finding him. He's a pretty skilled mage, but I doubt he'll risk using magic. He'll probably do something the Inquisitors won't expect. Pose as someone, disguise himself. We had a great selection of masquerade costumes in the temple. Oh wait, hold on. Probably had a great someone. She becomes lost in thought for a moment. I know I'll tie my shawl around your arm. Wallflower gave it to me. I spotted it right away and know you're a friend. If I were you, I'd look for him in Canabrus Market Square. I mean, I was there, but okay. Amaranka, traveling bard and follower of Desna. Many of my fellow bards are rootless misfits who wander the world, unwilling or unable to live a normal life. For me, that's only partly true. I have a wonderful family, my mother, my father and grandmother, and brother. Right now, they are far away and I'm sure they miss me. But they have always supported me in my vocation, and they let me be free to roam. Because they knew that I couldn't be happy while there was so much of the world I hadn't explored. in so many places where people might need my help. A bard. I love singing. Will you sing me a song? Sorry, I don't think this is a good time to sing a long, sweeping epic, but I will gladly sing for you some other time. Other time. What can you tell me about the master of this house? About the Count, her voice dropped to a whisper. I wanted to smash a jug over his head for about 5 times today already. He just brings that feeling out in people. It's one of his many talents. Other than that, well, you probably already heard about the Arendae family. All I can say is that the Count's servants flee this place like rats from a sinking ship. No one ever stays here long, even though he pays them extravagantly. I've even heard one servant complain that he always feels uneasy in the Count's home, like someone is watching him. Unseen eyes staring at the back of his head, even if his back is to the wall, even if he turns around. I don't know if I believe all these tales, but I'm just telling you what I've heard. Yeah, that's the word on the street too. Tiefling hunches his shoulders. This mansion is tastiest morsel in the whole city, but all the thieves are afraid to even set foot in the street. Set foot in the street. Why did you decide to break into the wardstone and cast magic on it? You put your lives at risk. Your information could have been a trap set by the demons. But it wasn't a demon trap, Aranka says forcefully. Then her voice softens and her expression turns pensive. You know, living next to the world wound and seeing the powerlessness of the Crusaders, it's very hard. We've been trying to defeat the demons for 100 years now, and we have nothing to show for it. I think Galfrey and the other leaders think we can defeat evil if we line up our soldiers in perfect columns and send them marching off with the stirring battle cry. We just need a few more soldiers, a little more discipline, but we've been marching for 100 years, and it's always one step forward, 2 steps back. And while the soldiers are marching, people like Hole Runners seizing power behind their backs. His fanaticism and cruelty were forged in the same furnace as the Crusaders' righteousness. We will never defeat the demons if we keep trying to march down this same path. We need to change tack, to challenge our principles, trust our hearts and our friends, and not moldering doctrines. We need to listen to any entity that is willing to help us. My friends and I listened, and we trusted, and we tried to change something. At least we tried, even though it didn't work out. It looks like the Inquisitors aren't busting down the door just yet, and they're not hiding under the bed, so I think I'm safe now, for now. I'll be fine on my own. I'll go to our temple to Ilks. The Inquisitors must have searched there by now. They won't go back a second time. Good luck. May Desna be with you, stranger. Okay, so this is the one I'm doing. Tracking down laws. Young but skilled mage is no easy task. He has several methods concealing his presence from Inquisitors high and low. Like any good follower of noble impetuous goddess, he will not sit idly by while the city is overrun with demons. Found in the market square. I mean, oh right, said I probably wouldn't find him. Desnans and Dip give you this indigo shawl to mark you as a friend to her and an ally to her fellow worshippers. Additional 1 damage to Constitution. I don't think anyone can use it except her. Interesting.
I stand ready.
A success worthy of praise.
Intricate patterns on the harp depict the stars, the moon, and butterflies, hallmarks of the goddess Desna.
It went splendidly.
Portrait of Galfrey Mendev, ruler of the kingdom and founder of all crusades into the world wound.
Greetings, valiant stranger who has just burst into my life. I am the master of this house, Count Daeran Kale, myriad mellifluous monikers Arendae. No need to introduce yourself. I find remembering insignificant details, such as the name of passing acquaintances, such a bore.
I mean, he just told me his name, but okay. That would imply that it's not a passing acquaintance.
Now that we've finished with the niceties, tell me this. How did all those thrice-damned demons end up at my soiree?
Anavers lies in ruins. Iskari killed Terendelev. The Wardstone has been captured, and you're asking me why demons gatecrashed your party. Must have been some party to miss the fact Canabras was being attacked by hordes of demons and Iskari himself. Wait, wasn't he there? He was there at the beginning. He had a party going on. Why would he be there at all?
Oh, come. The party was deathly dull. Rather like one of the prelate's interminable sermons. I really ought to be grateful to the demons for their intrusion. They certainly added a frisson to the proceedings.
Frisson?
It seems as though Descari's occasion was altogether more of a crush than mine, if you will pardon the pun.
Count cast a look at the curtained window and the light from the city's fire flickering between the gaps in the fabric. I don't like you, die. Well, that's a response. What should I know about you, Count, apart from the fact you're highborn and very rich? And very concerned. He's gonna say, what else do you need to know?
As a child, I had my very own pony, but I always dreamed of having a lamb. I was never allowed one. Sheep were seen as peasant animals, utterly unsuitable for the scion of a noble line. The trauma haunts me to this day. I think of it every time I have roast lamb for dinner.
Okay.
I'm sorry that happened to you. Such a sad story.
I had not even the slightest intention of upsetting such a lovely child.
I'm not lovely. Some people have even called me a scarecrow before.
So self-depreciating. Or
That's
deprecating.
patently absurd. Why, you can't possibly be a scarecrow with a crow following you around. I'm sorry if I failed
that's
to
true.
sate your curiosity. I loathe talking about myself to people I don't know, even more to those I do know. The only thing worth knowing, aside from the fact that I am highborn and filthy rich, is that I dislike Puritans and demons in equal measure. Well, perhaps demons a tad more.
Hey, isn't he evil?
I have no friends here whose untimely demise I would care to mourn. The only alarming thing is how easily all this happened. I don't care for the thought that demons could come calling at my door at any moment. And just think, everyone had so much faith in the ward stones gifted by Iomede's herald, and in the might of our tamed dragon. As if there had been no Dresden or a dozen other routes where the demons overcame every defense.
The Arendaes are one of the most ancient and noble families in Mendiv. They are related by blood to Queen Galfrey herself. The Count is the last remaining member of his dynasty. The rest all perished around 10 years ago. In the tragedy at the family seat, Heaven's Edge, the demons got past the defenses and massacred everyone inside.
I mean, not everyone.
I thank you for providing your friend with that helpful summary, my lady. I believe I've seen you before, with that hilarious buffoon Horgus Gwyrm. I sincerely hope you are not engaged in any kind of sordid arrangement with him. The thought of something so splendid in proximity to something so grotesque makes me feel quite ill. You deserve a better fate than that, no doubt.
That's kind of rude, but I do agree he seems kind of grimy. Something's going on too. I need to go figure that out by going to his mansion.
Your civility knows no bounds, Count. I most assuredly do not have any arrangement with Master Gwyrm.
As Camellia speaks, hints of a carefully suppressed irritation slip into her voice. But why? You can go to the Defender's Heart.
I thank you for the invitation, but I am not quite as desperate as I may seem. At times, it is better to be surrounded by the repugnant mugs of demons than the sour and dour physiognomies of Iomede's righteous paladins. Either way, my mansion is now safe. I have a pair of half-decent guards. I just need to drag them out of the storeroom and bring them to their senses. I ordered them to drink a love potion, you see? For reasons which seemed extremely witty at the time and in the state of inebriation I then found myself in. They can guard the house while the valorous paladins beat back the demon assault. They will beat them back, yes?
I mean, I hope so. Otherwise, we're all dead. Wait. So this guy has 2 guards. And he gave them a love potion. So they're in love with each other?
As regards myself, I feel like stretching my legs. I know rudimentary divine spells, I am no friend to demons, and I elevate any society that I deign to grace with my presence. I shall accompany you, only for a short time, of course. I have no desire to remain at the vanguard for a protracted period. What say you, my ephemeral but highly diverting acquaintance? After all, Lord Descari spoiled my party. I now burn with the desire to spoil his.
So he's just gonna leave his house abandoned? I mean, he has guards, but still.
He's handsome.
Alright, when do I
Having a
just stop?
spellcaster in the party is always useful, too. If he's strong, he'll make a good ally. If he's weak, he will die instead of us.
He has all these friends at his party, and he still looks so lonely. We can take him with us. Maybe it will make him feel better?
Don't ask me. Having him tag along would be like going for a nighttime stroll through the back alleys with a diamond tiara on your head. Even I don't like that kind of attention.
True.
The Count's presence can only benefit us. I think we should say yes.
What? You're asking about whether to take this boy with you? The question lies outside the bounds of my interest.
Boy.
By the way, did you know that the young scions of noble families often sponsor the research of young scientists? What laudable passion for knowledge. True, the size of their donations bears a direct correlation to the hazardousness of the experiment being conducted.
Okay.
Capital. Good acquaintances that begin and end at just the right moment often leave the most pleasant memories. Wouldn't you say?
I don't think I want you with me though.
This is my kind of work.
55.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Mobility 18. I gotta go back and sell a bunch of stuff so I can resurrect my dog.
This is my kind of work.
Area exit. Okay, so it's just this little room? Or little place, okay. You know what? I'll take it all. 'Cause I'm gonna go sell it. Hanged cultist. Corpse wearing the robe of worshipper of Discovery hangs from the signpost. It's been here for a while. But the bag on its belt remains undamaged. I'm gonna go back to the market square as well, but I'm gonna go resurrect my dog. Oh, okay, well.
Let us not hesitate.
I'll watch your back.
Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi.
I refuse to accept their
Is it
statement.
just one? No, there's multiple.
Time to share your treasures.
Where? Oh.
No match for me.
Do not hold back.
That was kind of a waste, but okay. Evade. Hopefully I have enough.
Forwards.
That is not gonna be enough. I need to sell more stuff. This one's not that good. Probably sell this one. Okay, now that should be enough. Did save it, right? Yeah. He's alive.
I will not falter.
Wait, hold on. Let me check something. Negative level. So I have to buy a restoration thing also.
We march ahead.
Okay, I think I can use... Wait, hold on, what? Oh, he has 2 negative levels. Well, back to having no
We
money.
march ahead.
hold on. He has restoration. Oh, but you have to, okay, memorize it.
Our path leads on.
Okay, so I gotta go back to the city, find that guy.
I will guide us.
So where would he be?
Without a doubt.
You know what, let's rest actually. DC 19. Should be fine.
This is ridiculous! Give me back my file for my horns! I already look like some kind of wild demon!
Tiefling boy, your horns should be put into the service of science. I will give you back your file once I have recorded the maximum length they grow to when they are not filed down every day, not a moment before.
Oh, okay. Nope, okay, well.
I will not falter.
Who, me?
Are we ready to move out?
Good.
My tail is restless.
I'll watch your back.
I will see this through. Together we stand.
You're a good person. I like you.
Oh, okay. Persuasion and perception.
You are my favorite aide.
Something wrong? Don't mind me.
What's on your mind?
Our time has
wonder.
come.
Alright, now let's go find this guy
Forwards.
somewhere.
We march ahead. Our path leads on.
Let's say the market square, right? Probably be found in the market square.
I will guide us. Without a doubt. Forwards.
Doubt he'd be near the temple.
We march ahead. Our path leads on. I will guide us. Without a doubt. Forwards. We must. Our path leads on. Let us not hesitate.
Is that a trap?
Nope, there's a loop.
Be a trap.
I will guide us.
I think I've been everywhere. Where's this guy at?
Without a doubt. Forwards. We march ahead. Our path leads on.
Hey, perception check failed.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Without a doubt.
I think I've already gone in here. Did I come in? I think I came in from the top, right?
We march ahead.
How is there a guy here by himself? Eyes of a young lad appear out at you from under the massive helmet. At this proximity, it is obvious that his armor is ill-fitting and mismatched, and the helmet specifically is either very poorly made or a theater prop. One of the theater people? Pardon me, I saw you with that shawl. Does this mean you're a friend of Aranka's? What am I saying? Of course it does. So... the heck? Is this Hole Run? The young man's speech is interrupted by the arrival of a new cast of characters. People in the robes of Iomede's Inquisitors appear from all sides surrounding him. Adept Saul of the Temple of Desna, you are under arrest for this on the suspicion of treason and aiding the demons. You have 1 minute to come quietly, drag your feet, and we'll count that as an attempt to resist justice. Relit Hole Run. Oh, it is Hole Run. Relit Hole Run appears behind his people, and here is a traitor who almost corrupted the wardstone with his magic. You didn't think that the disorder and demonic presence in the city would distract us from pursuing traitors, would you? This guy's supposed to be at the Defenders Art. Demons are running amok all over Canabras. Now is not the time for settling scores. Inquisitor's brow furrows. You bear the gift of Hetman, and you're taking the side of a delinquent and conspirator. Heaven knows not only righteous anger, but mercy as well. The Inquisitor gazes at the light, not even blinking. His face reveals a desperate inner struggle. At last he rubs his temples. I do not know why you are standing in the way of justice, but I do not wish to start a spat between the goddess's righteous warriors in this hour of peril. Let this Desnan riffraff go wherever he likes, just as long as it's out of my sight. When we liberate the city from demons, I will see to it that every one of Ramian's runts and everyone like him will be driven out of Canabras. Come, faithful, we have no further business here. Young man lets out a sigh of relief as he watches the Inquisitors go. This is just blatantly unfair. We tried to protect the city from demons, and instead of helping us, we get hunted by the Inquisitors. Relit Hole Run will be the death of us all, and there's nothing we can do about it. Thank you. I'd have been done for without you. Position has gone too far. I'm glad I didn't let them take you. That's it. I don't believe I'll get a fair hearing from Whole Run. If it wasn't for you, I would have been tortured and put to death. But even so, I have my regrets. I think we went too far trying to break into the Wardstone and didn't even manage part, and we didn't even save anyone. Chin up, pal. Now you screwed up royally, no doubt, but you meant well, didn't you? Whole Run was trying to do the same thing as you, but he killed a whole lot of people while doing it. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to the Temple of Desna. I want to be alone with the goddess and reflect on all that has happened. Okay, so where's the temple up here?
Eddie.
Ilk, Saranka, and Thal sit side by side like sparrows on a tree branch. They seem happy despite the chaos going on around them. If it isn't our rescuer, it's good that you've come. Sit with us. Deb share a conspiratorial look. We decided to give you a gift, a special gift, one that we would never share with anyone except for the person who risked their life for ours, who didn't just take a stand against evil, but against injustice under the guise of law. Our gift, Aranka cuts in, is a song. We call it Starward Gaze, and it came to us from the true servants of Desna from her domain in Elysium. This song can gift the soul with renewed vitality. Just listen. Do I get a gift? Can I swap my song for something else? Say cash or even a snack of some kind. Those unschooled in the arts can't possibly appreciate that some songs are worth more than gold. Those who have spent their whole lives eating 3 square meals a day and sleeping on silk sheets don't realize that sometimes a crust of bread is worth more than gold. Sing the song after Aranka. Listen in silence. You repeat the melody, feeling it coming from somewhere within your heart, and then the music stops. Barry finds herself in a place that looks like nothing like the ruins of Canabras. It all happens in the space of a blink. She closes her eyes on one world and reopens them on another one entirely. A delicate twilight envelops this new world with streaks of moonlight breaking through the gloom. Barry is standing in a shallow stream of murmuring water, deep in a forest. There's no one else around. Garlands of unfamiliar climbing plants twine around the trunks of gigantic trees, and dangling from their branches are vines woven into what look remarkably like swings. A carpet of fragrant grasses spreads out at the tree's roots, and with islands of phosphorescent moss and lichen dotted around here and there. Small, smooth stones with strange mirrored surface are scattered across the stream bed in which Barry is standing. The stones catch the light shining down from the heavens, making them gleam silver and making the ordinary little brook look like a stream of darkness carrying sprinkling stars through the night. Barry is sure that she has never been to this place before, and yet it all seems so familiar. It is a manifestation not of dreams or fantasies, but that of a special way of looking at the world that only children possess. When a glint of light is reflected off a piece of glass, When a glint of light reflected off a piece of glass becomes a fallen star, when an oddly shaped stone can be a remarkable artifact, and when every shadow or twist in a path promises mystery or an incredible adventure. A single glance into the forest stream brings this feeling rushing back. Realizing this, Billy makes her way along the stream bed, taking in her surroundings, clambers up the nearest tree, play in a vine swing. The whimsically twisting stream runs through the silent forest, and Barry unhurriedly strolls along it. This place evokes a strange feeling of not calm, no, in fact, quite the opposite. A feeling of restlessness and anticipation of incredible discoveries or unexpected encounters. Then again, perhaps it's not the place at all, but the eternal hunger, the craving for new experiences which dwells within many mortal hearts. Speculation aside, just as Barry rounds the next bend, an unexpected encounter does indeed take place. They come closer, not attempting to hide, stepping lightly on the mossy carpet, leaping from branch to branch, or flitting through the air. The creatures are thoroughly bizarre, as though they were deliberately conceived to try the sanity of every taxonomist on the planet. One has the fluttering wings of a butterfly on its back, another has the tails of a dozen different animals, while a third boasts tresses of streaming water, hooves instead of feet, and springy clover growing all over its skin. "We have a visitor," exclaims one of the strange creatures, and it immediately runs along the stream, sending up moonlight silvered splashes with every step. "Who are you?" "We are Azadas, the children of freedom," says one of the creatures carelessly swinging from the branches of a tree. "This forest is our home for today. Tomorrow our home could be a lake 100 leagues to the south, or an underground cave in the azure ocean, or a castle of clouds that scatters in the dawn breeze." "Where am I?" "Don't you know where you are?" asked the creature in amazement. "There are plains of breathtaking beauty and plains of astonishing wonders, but only Elysium is woven from the craving for beauty, from the belief in wonders. That is where you are, in the most peaceful, most wonderful corner of the plain of boundless freedom." "We are Zada's, children of freedom," says one of the creatures, carelessly swinging from the branches of a tree. "This forest is our home for today." Tomorrow our home could be a lake 100 leagues to the south, or an underground cave in an azure ocean, or a castle of clouds that scatters in the dawn breeze." "We don't know how you came to be here," says the creature, with a dozen tails, smiling. "Mortals rarely come to Elysium during their lifetime. But here you are, which means that something must have brought you. Something in your soul. If your soul did not harbor even the slightest spark of freedom, yearning, and compassion, you'd never have found your way here. Now that you know the answers, tell us, what do you want?" "That's none of your business, freaks. I have to go back. They need me there. I wish I could stay here forever." The creature with butterfly wings, who was hitherto remained silent, gives the visitor a serious look and nods to itself. "I smell the burning blood and tears of the place you have come from. It clings to you. Your soul yearns for beauty and freedom. That is good. But the souls meant for Elysium would never turn their back on suffering and strife. You must return to where you came from, for now at least. But would you like to take something from this place as a memento?" The question hangs in the air, and though the words that Barry utters next are merely words, not a spell nor a military command, they seem to have equal bearing on destiny and life. The Azadas draw closer. "Take this memory with you. Take this light. Take the knowledge that any pebble struck by a moonbeam can be equal to any star. Take the understanding that you cannot fight evil with clever plans until you have conquered evil within your soul, and your soul cannot be cleansed of evil if it is not free. Take our song, remember it, and it may help you, but only when you are true to that which brought you beneath this sky. All three adepts look at you wide-eyed. What just happened? For a second, you were surrounded by light, and we heard music, like the music of Elysium itself. In a vision, I was in Elysium, and the Azara spoke to me. The adepts exchanged looks of astonishment. I swear it's a sign that Desna herself has turned her gaze on you. You helped us and protected Wallflower from the Inquisitors, even though it wasn't your responsibility. The goddess couldn't fail to acknowledge such a noble soul. We might be getting ahead of ourselves here. There are many wonderful entities in Elysium besides Desna, but of course, there must be a reason for it. So glad we met you, friend, and not just because I'd be suffering at the Inquisitor's hands right now if we hadn't, but also because you helped me overcome my doubts. We will always remember you, no matter what. Oh, I got a wand of remove disease. That's going to be used in about 30 minutes, because how many charges does it have? 9. Wait. Can cure all diseases from which subject is suffering. Oh, each disease you make a check. Okay. Well. Wait. This is level 5. I need one more level in magic device. Then athletics and persuasion. Okay. Now I think I put instead of magic device, I think it's mobility. Improved initiative. +4 on initiative checks. Yeah, that works. And then friend to animals. Add all summon nature's ally spells to your list. Still select these spells during your allotment of spells known. Animals within 30 feet of you receive a bonus on all saving throws equal to your charisma modifier. I think I'd take this later. Nature's Whisper. A friend to animal. Now spells. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Go back. I need... Where is it? Prickable Heart. And Aid. Wait, I don't think these really matter, right? Hold on, let me... Cause Fear, Doom, Fire Belly, Haze Dreams, Light Wound, Magic Weapon. Alignment. This would help, but how about level 2? Huh. Now my wolf. Athletics, mobility. What was I trying to get? I think greater bull rush, right? But I can't, not yet. Okay. Your strength and agility is infiltrated. When making a trip attack, dexterity bonus. Hold on, can I check? I can't. Okay, well, whatever. Don't need that. Don't need that. Stealthy mobility, stealth checks. Nope. Stealth focus. Nope. Lightning reflexes. Hmm. So maybe blunt fight, cleave, or toughness. They get power attack. No point. Hold on. Oh, I needed it for this. Never mind. I mean, I guess I can get it. I better get toughness, actually. No, Camellia, level 5. Shaman again. Conjuration. A bunch of new spells. Blindness, bestow curse, cure serious wounds, lightning. But I have to prepare them, right? Oh, remove disease. Ooh, stinking cloud. That's not gonna help till later, because everything's like immune to that right now, right? Or dretches are, at least. This guy... 30 stealth. I guess this. You know what? We'll give him perception. Yeah. Learn how to cast spells will reduce the arcane spell failure chance. Plus 1 damage. Treated as magic for the purpose of overcoming damage reduction. Trickery checks, no combat training. Hmm. I mean, I'm not really going to be using this guy after a while, but weapon for the purpose of the gain bonus 1 plus 1 on all attack rolls. I'm gonna get this though, for now. Bone Fist. I wonder. I'm gonna pick another one. Hmm. I have to check all my spells after this. I think Windwalk is just level 20 ranger. Perception, lore nature, stealth, mobility. Maybe I should know because I had to use her on other stuff. I guess I can get it anyways. Yeah, better. Yeah. Where the heck? Structures, no. Favorite enemy, nope. Scribe scrolls. Just search it. This is what I wanted. Where's an animal companion? Oh, right. You had to like, pick something and then go back. So let's just say deadly aim. Animal companion, lizard. Monitor lizard. Now we go back. Now we pick. Can I not pick it still? Class specific. What the heck? That's weird. Okay, anyways. Don't know what to do with this lizard though. Oh wait, here we go. The bully. Athletics and mobility. Can you strengthen agility? Send phones crashing to with making a trip attack dexterity bonus. A name. We'll call him Peter. Actually, you know what? Call him Luke. Okay, now we'll level up the lizard, I think like 5 times. This one is weapon focus. Bite. Oh, intelligence. Huh? Makes no sense. Why would I get intelligence? And then the rest is strength. So this is level 5. Combat reflexes. Okay, now, Nenio. Level 5, Scroll Savant. Where is it? Arcana World. Magic device. Religion. And nature. Meta magic. Selective. Casting a selective spell never affect duration and stage. Choose a number of targets in the area. Ability score modifier. Oh, okay. Well, level 3. You need haste, greater magic weapon, blink, or silver darts. These attacks have a 50% chance to miss. Blind fight doesn't help opponents. You can see invisible creatures, miss chance is only 20%. You can see both see and strike, there's no miss chance. Silver darts are greater magic weapon. What is silver darts? One of silver darts springs from your hand. Darts act as silver weapon, deals 1d6 piercing damage per caster level. Maximum 10d6. All creatures within a 15-foot cone. Or greater magic weapon. Spell functions like a magic weapon, except that it gives an enhancement bonus on attack and damage rolls per 4 caster levels. And does not allow a weapon to bypass damage reduction aside from magic. What's the difference between this and like a regular magic weapon? +1 bonus on attack and damage. +1 on attack and damage versus +1 for 4 levels. Oh, okay. This is only personal. Okay, right. Maybe I get silver darts. Yeah, I'll get silver darts. Maybe. Actually, hold on. Oh, wait. I'll just get magic greater weapon. Okay, now Ember. I think it's stigmatized witch. Magic device, persuade. I don't know why I'm getting persuasion, but knowledge, world. I'll do religion. Uh, this one is gonna be meta magic. Titan. Titan spell has a higher spell level than normal, up to 9th level. Unlike other meta magic feats, Titan spell actually increases the effective level of the spell that it modifies. All effects dependent on spell level, such as saving throws and ability to penetrate lesser globe of invulnerability, calculated according to heightened level. It's as difficult to prepare and cast as the spell of its effective level. See enlarge person or glitter dust. Or end glitter dust. Okay, now I need to prepare my spells. Has to be magical vestment, right? Okay. See, what should I add? True strike, maybe. Protection from alignment. No, better add magic missile. And fun burst. They wake up if you strike them, right? Yeah. I'll get rid of this. But true strike? No. Only one round. It's fine, whatever. Lead blades. Momentum density melee weapons. Nope, not melee, so don't need that. Arcane bow. Arcane bow sync weight and density of arrows. Both fire from your bow crossbow. Instant they strike their target. Turn them to normal a few moments later. Hmm. Okay, I think that's done.
I will not falter.
Full strength. Amount of runes. What is this? Ox postule. Already sickened. Nope. What is this? Nature's ally. Breakable heart. I think I'll need aid, but
You can trust me.
inking cloud.
Ask nicely.
I crave your commands.
Dismiss spell. Nope. Probably not gonna use this.
Huh?
Whatever.
Yes, what?
Magic weapon. Ace. Oh, wait. Oh, enlarge person. Okay.
Trust in
Now,
yourself.
Amber. Fortune Ray. Okay, that's good. I think that's it. Holy. Setting up everything is... Alright, let's see what they say now. Had another vision from our mysterious helper, but she said the same thing as before about the attack on Canabras. Many of Horn's inquisitors are simply moldy, old hypocrites who have no compassion for the suffering of others. Anyone with a heart couldn't do the things they do. So I finished that one. Okay, so I finished all my errands. So now I can either talk to the thieves. I can go to the tower. Go to that guy's mansion. Or the library.
I will guide us.
I wonder if I can kill that thing now. I wonder if it's even worth it.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
Okay, we're just gonna try once and see what happens. I think he is... can't remember. I think I need cold iron.
I will see this through.
What is this? Breakable heart. I don't think I have fear. I know I have like stun. I think he stuns you. Wait. Yeah, I should be fine. We'll see.
Forwards.
I heed the voice of the
Together
spirits.
we stand.
Where do you want me?
You require my unbiased opinion?
We'll make things right.
Only
I'm
you
here.
deserve my opinion.
Where else would I be?
Anything new?
Yes?
Our time has come.
Open your heart to me.
Soot is restless. I wonder why.
Who, me?
What's on your mind? I wonder.
I'll prove I am the best.
I'm always open to ideas.
Let us not hesitate. We march ahead.
Can we retreat already?
I have no need for this. I do not find this to be useful.
Cover me, all right?
Needs to be good. Has resistance to electricity, acid, fire, cold. Immune to trip, poison, and prone.
Go.
Okay, well. Yeah, there's the stun.
Go. I'll rip you apart!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
We'll save, of course. Can I spam this? I should be able to hit him now.
Go.
The attack rolls, AC, saving throws. I'll read this. The irony.
Distract them for me.
Wait, I should have used whatever.
Am I doing it wrong?
Does it say creature within medium range? Is it because he's already? Hold on. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, 1 day. Okay, well.
Attack!
They'll beg me to stop.
Time to share your treasures.
Bro, I just keep missing.
We shall overcome!
Oh, it's stealth checks, okay.
I'll remove this obstacle.
I'll rip you apart!
Oh my, 33, holy.
Inimosi tradisi.
Cover me, all right?
Surrender, or else!
Hold on, forgive me.
Of course, she's the one that gets killed.
Mind over muscle.
I'll cut you wide open!
Stab you or zap you. Why not?
Whatever, he's dead anyways.
I shall
Wait,
not
my
fall.
wolf is dead. That wasn't worth it.
time has come.
Alright, so we're just gonna go somewhere else then. Forget that demon. He can run amok. Oh, not where I want it to go. Tower Restaurant, the mansion, the thieves, or the Black Library. Black Wing Library. So let's go to the library. Lost bag. Yes, enter location.
We march ahead.
Great Library of Canabras has been ravaged and wrecked in most barbaric way. It seems that someone took perverse pleasure in smashing lamps and furniture and tearing pages out of
Our
books.
path leads on.
Okay. That just happened. You all see that. It was just standing there, still as a statue, and then just up and flew away. Fascinating phenomenon. It's a pity specimen flew away before I could take any measurements. Parisian horror. Is this like a store? When they reached the cemetery hill and the rain was pouring, in spite of the weather, priest's weak protests, Rhaegor had no intention of stopping. If his suspicions were correct, evil that settled in the village many years ago had to be stopped as soon as possible. The local priest, whom Rhaegor and Magra had approached for help in their quest, was alarmed that these strangers were accusing someone from his flock and decided to tag along so that he could defend the innocent should the need arise. Ascending the broken stairs leading up to the ancient crypt atop the hill, Rhaegor quietly pulled out his blade and hid it under his soaked cloak. Once the two got to the hewn stone that served as a sacrificial altar, he spotted the gravedigger. Despite the late hour and the violent storm, he was digging a shallow grave. Before Rhaegor had the time to intervene, the priest, prompted by a desire to clear the hermit of suspicion, went straight toward the massive, misshapen figure. The gravedigger turned his head, and at the first sight of Rhaegor and Magra, started moving with speed that couldn't match his proportions. He leaped far forward, and shovel cut through the cold autumn air, striking the priest's head. Pieces of skull and bloody scalp splattered forth, and the gravedigger, letting out an unintelligible roar, lunged at the outsiders. Magra, who had already raised her hand, froze in terror. Gravedigger's gaping mouth was filled with dozens of rows of sharp needle-like teeth, and the sorceress's weakened mind was struck by a murky stream of abhorrent blasphemy in an otherworldly tongue. Rhaegor, however, kept his composure. Dodging to the side, he slashed the corpulent body as if cutting open a rotten, bloated shell. With a wet smack, the gravedigger's neck and chest burst open, revealing to the mortal eyes the beast's true form. One of a foul worm whose sickening body was now gushing in coils out of the now useless human frame. Cemetery Keeper was an abominable vermlek demon, created from the souls of despicable scum that in life used to defile graves and disturb the deceased in the vilest of ways. After rising from the bowels of the abyss, invading Galarian, he and his kind are always drawn to places that used to excite the minds and fantasies of progenitors. Padded armor focus. Padded armor grants us wear 2 bonus on concentration checks. In the knowledge that the best place to observe the effects of... Wait, hold on. Yeah, extraplanar energy entering our world in this region formerly known as Sarkoris. I immediately set off for the desolate land. Upon arriving in Mendev and making inquiries to find a guide who would agree to escort me to the lands bordering the world wound, I came up against an unexpected impediment. The local rangers and guides categorically refused to help me. Desna, however, smiled upon me and led me to a local hunter. After 3 tankards of grog, he agreed to help me to go with me to the world wound and show me the area. By the time he had sobered up, it was already too late to reconsider. We had passed the last cordons and had plunged deep into the forest of Sarkoris. Even thousands of miles away from the planar rift itself, an attentive observer could discern the anomalies brought about by the world wound, insignificant differences that become more and more pronounced the closer one gets. The first thing that struck me were the unnatural trees that looked as though they had all skewed from a single exemplar. Had all been sketched from a single exemplar. Then the quality of air changed. It tasted different with every inhale, from sulfur to caramel, from acrid salt to spoiled herring. According to the almanacs I had consulted on my journey to Mendev, one of the first signs of the world wound's creation was towers of black smoke billowing up from the rift. The terrifying sight above the southern steppe and the tales of my guide confirmed that the effusions of ash and poisonous fumes continued to this day, although I did not expect the air here to taste like one was standing between a confectioner's and a crematorium. As we journeyed on, we encountered the remains of dead livestock, dogs, and even people. Some skeletons bore the marks of demon claws, while others had clearly expired, or rather, of rather more original causes. We even came across 2 perfectly mummified corpses that looked as though they had turned to stone. Skirting around a sparse and foreboding forest, we came upon a plain that was bisected by a series of unnaturally uniform hills. I would have been only too happy to study said phenomenon, but alas, after several paces my guide was hoisted up into the air and quite literally turned inside out. After shedding my blood-soaked frock coat and the encumbrance of my souvenirs collected along the way, I hastily withdrew. Learn something new from this book. +1 bonus to attacks and damage on all natural attacks.
I will guide us.
This one. Kenabres had no shortage of prominent figures, both those who have long passed away and those who still reside within the city walls. But it's safe to say that the greatest guardian there ever was, and will be, is the silver dragon Tyrandalev. Well, about that. Among metallic dragons, the silver kind in particular has high moral standards. Although, like most of their kin, they often remain indifferent to matters concerning mere mortals, they find it unbearable to watch impassively as injustice and crime are committed with impunity. Gazing down upon Golarion from above, Tyrandalev has seen her share of injustice and violence. But no tragedy disturbed her peace more than Mendev's war against the World Wound. Drawn into action by her curiosity and her interest in crusaders that paid for others' peace with their own blood, Tyrandalev swooped down from the mountains and walked among the humans, taking on their form. This world must have felt so odd to her, so different from her own. Luckily for her, Tyrandalev was not only a dragon living among mortals, and was not the only dragon living among mortals, and the wise gold dragon Halaseliax became a mentor for Tyrandalev and her sworn brother Sevalros, who later mysteriously disappeared from history and human memory. During her life amidst mortals, Tyrandalev performed many heroic deeds. She fought terrifying abyssal spawn, kept Kenabres safe from enemy onslaught, and personally saved crusaders in need. In one such excursion, she herself fell victim to demonic taint. Onlookers reported that her shining silvery armor darkened, her eyes clouded, and her speech and movements became ruthless and crude. So great were her spirit and determination that she achieved the impossible. She overcame the seed of evil planted in her very heart and returned to good once more. Today, Tyrandalev is a living symbol of the resilience and stalwartness of Kenabres, which serves as a stronghold for crusades and humanity's bastion in the war against the demon threat. Learn something new again. Against dragons.
Without a doubt.
Temples of Iomedae, Father Lorien's guide for neophytes. Traveler, if the road ever takes you to the outskirts of Kenabres, do not shy away from taking a few more steps and entering the city proper. Apart from the ramparts and the fortifications that stand unshaken, barring the path of humanity's foes and the noble orders that keep their watch against the forces of evil, Kenabres holds a treasure of different sort. In days of old, in the fire and upheaval of the Second Crusade, it became the site for the first and most crucial of the wardstones, sacred obelisks that have the power to avert demonic scourge no matter how accursed it may be. No evil creature can pass betwixt two such stones that now stand along the edge of the world wound and shelter the peace of all Golarion. Evil, even vile demonic magics are powerless against them, for the abyss cannot cross the unseen curtain of the wardstones. Should you arrive at the right time and be virtuous and respectful toward those who guard the wardstone, you shall be granted the great honor of sharing in one of the rituals that support the magical strength of the holiest obelisk. This artifact and the spells invested in it are most sacred, for every wardstone was raised by the herald of Iomedae herself, the closest of her servants, one who selflessly devout to the inheritor's cause and Crusader's great mission. And even if you cannot reach the Ward Stone, do honor Iomede's splendor in one of Canabras' churches, and pay thus your respects to humankind's protector and the sacrifices made by Crusaders the good of our world, for the good of our world. Shield bonus. Okay. Caleb, a stocky knight with a head of messy black hair, stands before you. His armor spattered with blood. He greets you with a deep, booming voice. The hefty crusader smiles merrily, paying no heed to the blood-curdling shrieks coming from the pyre. While you are wandering around besieged Canabras, demons manage to take the initiative and inflict serious damage. What does this mean? There's too many days passed? Because I keep resting? Anyways. And the acrid smell of burning flesh. They burn well enough, don't they? Cursed traitors, Aurilu's minions. These vermin infiltrated the Crusader forces and aided the demons from inside the city, but I caught them. I am Captain Caleb Sazamal. And these men are my subordinates. Strange feeling rises up within you. It is pure instinct. You don't know what you're about to do, but you are certain that it is right. They're demons, right? Right? See what happened to the griffin statue. What was it? Knight makes a helpless gesture and shakes his head in confusion. I have no idea. I didn't lay a finger on that statue, I swear. What happened to the library? Demons showed up and carried everything off. I wasn't here to see it myself. I was fighting in the square, but these filthy traitors told me everything. My fist made them quite chatty. Who are you punishing? Warrior howls like a wild animal. Look around you. The city is burning in burning ruins. So many innocent lives are lost, and all because of abominations like these here. Cultists, heretics, and spies slipping into our ranks, carrying out the orders of the brutal masters and preparing a heinous death for us all. They want to give us over to the demons, and just like Aurilu did with Sarkoris, they deserve to feel the flames licking their legs. You come up with nasty words to use against people. You call them heretics, cultists, spies, so you don't have to call them people. Good people just like you. You'd feel bad for doing this to people, but not to heretics. Without those words, you wouldn't be able to burn them. Why wouldn't he? I feel pity for no one. People or not, I kill whoever I feel like. Alright, calm down, Wendu. We're at war. We are forced to kill people. Every person deals with this pain, whatever way they can. The good knight is lying to himself. This good knight is lying to himself when he says he is killing heretics, not people. You lie to yourself when you say killing doesn't hurt you. I can't lie, I just bear the pain. Plus 10, plus 9. Failed. Nostrils flare and fury sparks in his face. He looks truly angry. Spoiling for a fight. Wait, I rolled a 3? Bro, I freaking hate this RNG. You notice that the emblems on the armor of the two silent crusaders belong to the Order of the Flaming Lance, but Caleb's armor bears a sigil of the Order of the Sunrise Sword. Strange then that he introduced himself as their captain. Something's not right here. The name of Bafflement. I don't believe you. You are the traitor. Caleb looks at you in a grim annoyance and spits on the floor. I thought I'd pull one over on you there. Too bad it didn't work out for you. You'll meet your death in the flames. With the rest of this scum, my new masters, the demons, will be pleased that I wiped out another couple of crusaders. Sorry, bro. You're dead. You're all dead. You're gonna be like Ice Poseidon, dead moose meat. Who's going? I'm going. I got improved initiative on her, right? Is that why I'm going so fast now? Yeah. Are these just regular humans? Or not humans, but like regular evil. Yeah, I don't think they have much resistance. They're all tieflings. Okay, so they're all the same. They're all tieflings. They have weak touch AC.
That is quite a discovery.
Bro, I don't... Stop. Wait, how weak are they to... Where's their... Oh, their defense is pretty high. Saving throw, enchantment spells. I want to see about tripping though. I want to trip them. I guess I can just do that. Whatever. Don't really want to go in there, but so I can cast these an unlimited number of times, but only once against each enemy.
Surrender or else!
Or else what?
I'll remove this obstacle.
I guess I can cast this. The Flaming Spirit Enhancement. Flaming Weapon achieved an extra 1d6 of fire damage. Frost, Shock, plus Keen Edge. Doubles the threat range of a weapon. Doesn't stack with other effects. And threat range is how many things it is away from 20, right? So like if it's 19, it would be 1. So doubling would be 2, which would make it 18. So for example, this one is 18 to 20, so that's 2. Doubling it would make it 16 to 20. Right? But this only applies when you use weapon enchantment. Oh. Oh. Oh.
I'll rip you apart!
So strong. The heck? Grabber. Creature hits an enemy with a melee attack. It also attempts a grapple maneuver check against its target. Successful, both the target and creature are grappled. Cannot move, take a penalty on attack rolls, and a -4 on dexterity-based checks. Can't make attacks of opportunity. Whenever they cast a spell or spell-like ability, must make a concentration check. Attempts to escape every round. Grappler cannot take standard action. On success, the target is pinned and takes damage. Interesting. Grappler can end the grapple or both. I think I want to do that, right? Fight him, Luke. Fuck. Oh, he did. Oh. I thought he does trip on his attack. Does he not? I know my wolf does. Where is it? Feet? Oh, there's trip, bite attack. Does not. No, he doesn't. Knocked prone. What does prone mean? Characters lying on the ground. Prone creature cannot attack. Prone defender gains 4 bonus to armor class and range attacks, but takes penalty to AC against melee attacks. So they're technically not, what do you call it, for the coup de grace, helpless.
Cover me, all right?
I have to go right next to her.
You should have listened to reason.
I'll cut you wide open!
Who's this? The lizard? Trip him again. Oh. Yeah, keep tripping him, man. You missed. Great.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
One enemy creature in close range. Leap from your fingers, burning one enemy plus 1 additional per 3 caster levels within 15 feet. Reduce the number of damage dice by half for each additional target. Yeah, screamed him to death.
Mind over muscle.
This is the last guy, right?
The spirits demand your blood!
Oh no, wait, there's this guy on the ground.
No match for me!
Easy. Now save him from the fire. That guy was just standing there for like 20 minutes. Oh, it's the storyteller. This is the guy I was looking for. A blind elf stands before you. He looks extremely strange. His face wears its years heavily, which is unusual for members of his race. Thinning gray hair A ragged beard, sightless, milky eyes, pale, papery skin covered in age spots, a spine curved by the passage of time. This is not how elves typically age. The youth that graces the faces of elves, even on their deathbed, has totally abandoned this decrepit specimen. That is an elf, with a beard. I guess the worst can be found even among the best. Wait, she's an elf too, right? A bearded elf. How very intriguing. If you please, I would like to pluck out a hair of that phenomenon manifesting on your chin, in the interest of science, of course. The old elf holds out his hand in your direction in the perennial gesture of the blind, greeting you with an unexpectedly strong and calm voice. Hello, I am Storyteller, and I wish to thank my rescuers. That is you, if I am not mistaken. Storyteller is a mysterious elf traveler who arrived in Canabra shortly before the Scary attack. The strangest part about him is not his blindness, but the fact that he looks ancient, even though old age typically does not affect the appearance of elves. This enigmatic figure harbors many secrets. This is the guy from Kingmaker. I remember he was in the court and he was just like there, and you would give him stuff and he'd give you items. Like he would tell you lore and stories if you brought certain items, and then he would like give you stuff if you met like quotas or whatever. Storyteller, that's the first I've ever heard of a venerable old timer like that having a street name. Sometimes a person can lose their name, but Mama and Papa are gone, friends are gone, and then there's nobody to ask what it was. So instead of their name, any person can pick any word that is good. That is good. Everybody has to have a name, or do they? I don't know. That was a whole lot of nothing. He's saying you can not have a name, but you can pick a name, and it can be anything. Because everybody has to have one, but you don't know. This elf is interesting. The old elf frowns. I prefer people to call me Storyteller. It very accurately describes the sphere of my occupations and interests. In most of the places I have been, I am known by that name. When I was little, my mother and father used to tell me stories, but I have no one to tell me stories now. Sometimes Grandma, sometimes Grandma does in my dreams, but I always forget them in the morning. Can you tell me a story? Corner of the blind elf's mouth slowly creep upward. For you, I may have a story to tell, but perhaps it is you who has a story for me. An elf who ages like any member of the short-lived races. How can that be? What happened to you, kinsman? Smile touches the old elf's lips. That is a complicated question, child. I would be happy to tell you more about it myself. And the burden I carry, but I'd rather do it in some other safer place. Why didn't you die? To tell the truth, I myself do not know. I felt the heat. It was so strong. I waited for the pain, the burning, but I was unscathed. But the smoke nearly did finish me off. Maybe some form of magical protection against fire, but I don't know by what means I have acquired it. Just another oddity for my collection of the inexplicable. Gloom steals across the storyteller's pensive face. I have a feeling he's like some god in disguise or something. Or like trapped in a body or something. There was a griffin statue here. It suddenly came to life, flew away. Do you know anything about it? The griffin stood in this library for decades, but only today did he take flight. Why? I do not know, but I am glad his ancient slumber came to an end. Elf smiles at his thoughts. He has a long story behind him, and yet the real tale is only just beginning today. No, I will not reveal his secrets. I think your paths will cross again, so you can ask him yourself. Sure, man. Old elf responds with dignity and courtesy, but firmly. And thanks for my rescue. I, of course, will render you a service in return. In turn, whatever it may be. However, at this moment, I wish to be somewhere safer than the present surroundings. My recent adventures have fatigued me greatly. I would be grateful if you could help me to a safe shelter of some kind. The stubborn set of the elf's mouth tells you that he won't change his mind. Typical. You do someone a good turn, and instead of saying thank you, they just ask for more help. Sure, I'm taking you to the Defender's Art. Please accept my sincere thanks once again. And if I may, please don't rush. I will struggle to keep up with your young legs. Yeah, I'll come back here later.
Forward.
Did I get? No, I didn't get anything. Alright, this guy. I don't really care about this guy. You can get. Trying to think. You know what? Improved initiative. Why not? How about Unbreakable Heart? Delay poison. Where's that guy at? Oh, he's over here. Wait, what time is it? Oh. Save. Okay. But yeah, so for now, that is going to be it. But I will see you Tuesday. So thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Bye bye.